So, yeah, last stream I just arrived in the village after our uneventful, exploration of the castle and the failure of delivering the message. We're now here in the tavern. Find out how to get to Von Bergo. Talk to the woman from the pond. I see. I think the last stream I haven't spent my perk points. I forgot about them. Let's see. Stats. We have some perks to choose from. 14 perks, I suppose. Hardworking lad. You grew up in a forge where hard work was never in short supply, and if you find a certain satisfaction in it, if you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight only counts as half. Therefore, they would hardly burden you, and carrying them will no longer cost you extra stamina. Additionally, your carrying capacity is permanently increased by 8 pounds. You always want to upgrade carrying capacity. Getting that? Agility. Fall damage reduction, which is actually pretty important. I might actually get it right now. You wield weapons with ease and naturalness, and is as if you've done nothing else shall... What? As if you've done nothing else childhood. The required agility for all weapons will be 2 lower for you. 2 points lower. In general, if you have a lower agility than the weapon requires, you will find it more difficult to fight with it. But if you have a higher agility, the stamina consumption will drop. With this perk, you will reach that state sooner. So either fall reduction or easier wielding of weapons. Let's go with deft hands for now. Vitality. You seem to have a mighty protector in heaven who sees to it that you don't enter eternity too soon. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die eventually. You'll just have more time. What is this? Ascetic. The art of asceticism is inherent in hermits, but any pilgrim, serf or traveler knows the lack of food is a fairly common affliction of medieval men. So knowing how to get by on little comes in handy more often than you'd like. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food. Oh, man, it's kinda a hard choice right now. Either reduce the bleeds or increase the buff from food. Let's go acidic for now. And that's about it, I guess, in this section. Secondary. Charisma, stats, skills. Oh, let's see. Probably want to improve craftsmanship. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armor's kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. What? The item level drops from 100? Tighten the lace here, add the leather hem between 2 sheets, sew the loose end, place the padding properly, fix the mesh correctly. Huh. The more time you spend on a row, the more you appreciate good quality boots. You can even customize your boots to feature like a glove. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina. So you can run longer. Oh! And the razor sharp probably just makes it easier to sharpen weapons. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10. I probably will get it. Yeah. Horsemanship, probably we can just skip it. I don't think we're gonna get a horse in a while. Houndmaster. It's for our dog that we still have to find. Hunt. You can command Mutt to hunt and send him after wild game. You'll find that he's a great help to you. And search. He can sniff out places of interest or hunted game. To this, select free. Command, he'll alert you by barking if you find something. Let's start with search, yeah? Drinking. Stealth. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. This will make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. No, I will go with less noise in the bushes for sure. 50%. Huh. Warfare. Head protection and steadfast. Heroes wear helmets, but even the humblest subject has the sense to get something for his head when his master calls him to arms. If you are wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cost 20% less damage. What is this? Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. Yeah, let's get steadfast. Reduction of degradation of weapon is always nice. Swords. The first attack doesn't have to be final one. Instead, your intention may be to prepare your opponent, especially if he is armored, so that you can strike a powerful blow later. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone your opponent isn't blocking, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but it will also be hard to parry. After performing a sword combo or a master strike, you'll instantly regain some of your stamina. That's cool probably for duels, showtime, I suppose. Tendon Slicer. Each successful sword combo significantly reduces your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you to defeat them. Each successful combo, so it stacks up to some point. Huh. Let's go with opening strike for now. We can actually choose multiples in this one. What was Master Strike? Combos. Which counts as a heavy weapon, actually? Reinforced bludgeon? Yeah. I don't think it's a heavy weapon, it counts. I mean, we can get that. We can get that then. Breaker of shields. Sundering blow. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor will count as 10 lower. Let's go with Sundering blow. Unarmed is also very important. I think I'm not gonna spend in polyarm for now. Let's see. Belligerent Brawler. After the first strike in combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina. And it will be 10% stronger. The effect lasts for 30 seconds. This perk will also activate after performing a stealth takedown. If you find an armed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skill will count as 5 points higher. Nah, we're going with the first one. That's about it then. Combat, combos, buffs. Yeah.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the
Sorry, I forgot something. Cynic's unavailable.
the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You ain't ever been tempted to try it at least? Even if I was tempted, I don't have time for that horse shit. I've got enough on my plate already.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me.
She looks
You're mistaking
literally
me for someone
the
else.
same. What's she on about?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
I guess she had to keep it quiet. Or else,
You can't get into the castle.
I don't know.
And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back are giving me
What for?
To get to work. You
Oh,
care
shit.
ordered
Yeah,
a
we
lot
have to-
more than
we
you
have to
paid
repeat the
for.
supper.
So you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
At least it's not sacks of
My
shit.
old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallies.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Guess people didn't really travel. Yeah.
I'm not one for wine.
There'll be ale and all.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one.
Oh, right.
He's a
We
bit
can
odd,
also
but he'll pay decently
fix up
for
the
a
sword.
helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll
Yeah,
come up
we'll
with
think
something.
of definitely
I
think of
hope
something.
so.
Yeah.
You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
I'm a noble. Do you have any idea what you look like?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not
Like
look
a peasant.
much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case.
Sure,
Pure
sure.
blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Damn it. Carry fucking 5 sacks on your own. Shit.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now.
Hi,
Henry.
Evie.
What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night.
Oh, repetition
If I
goes
hadn't,
even lower.
that
Oh,
sack
shit.
Wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
It's kind of crazy that you can just try again though. So you can go even further now.
Right.
I'm leaving.
I'll get to work.
I've already lost some rep of him.
Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a
How
trance.
noble of him.
Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
Yeah, it's been going fine. Alright. I guess let's get to work.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Ah, those are presets. Cool, cool, cool. You can preset different outfits.
God,
I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Hi. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me. Great. Get them out of here.
That's easy. We're gonna do it in no time. Man, how cool this game looks, like how incredibly detailed, man. Just look at it, it's like forest in the distance there. Castle up there. Smoke coming up. I gotta say, like, this game and the first one has the best vegetation, the best forests that are looking very natural. Very natural.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
If he says it's all right,
Listen to
I'll
this.
be happy to help you, friend.
Incumbit probatio, qui
What a nice day. Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you.
Oh, no.
Do you know what
Why?
it means?
A lovely
No.
tree like that. And I doubt you do.
The burden of fruit.
I think I actually had to Miller Cradle. I gotta go and talk to some people in the town while they are still sitting there.
All the more reason to leave it be, no? But the weather had been stormy for a few days.
Let's see. Maybe we're gonna get more work.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth.
Oh shit, we're
with
gonna have a fist
broken
fight?
fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
Go Go to hell.
Oh, you fucker. Come on.
I'll be done with you. Slice him up!
Come on.
Don't spare him! You'll never fucker!
Oh, there's another one.
Bloody pulp, fucker!
Yeah, don't spare him.
Nice strike!
You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard.
Ooh, main level 7.
Scheiße! You won't get me!
I think I already got you, man.
Now we'll have you,
You're beaten. Okay, gotta beat the whole village.
What you made of?
Get the fucker out!
Oh, you wanker.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
You want to try me?
Hey! Get him! Go fuck yourself!
Oof! Christ! Shit!
What a move.
We're gonna get you, you bastard. Wankers!
You want to try me?
Don't spare him!
She's hurting.
Damn it! I'll show you!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh, shit.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? Ugh, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Arrogant.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Oh, the cavalry's here. Look at that.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
So this is the moment where we kind of gonna be on our own, I guess, until the wedding. I think Hans just gonna find his own way in. Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's home, harm people, domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of crime. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in a confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. So if you're gonna steal something, you probably wanna keep it low and skip town for a while.
You do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you!
What?
It's about time.
So,
Come in.
Where's my gear? My gear.
here.
See my brother. And talk about the inheritance. But your father's...
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
She wanna tell us, like, continue with that.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Barely. Look at me. They just let me out of the pillory. Nobody wants anything to do with me. And I don't even know what hill that is over there.
Well, that there hill is Slatego. And you pull yourself together. Like Tomcat says, nothing's impossible. And bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Oh shit, repetition loss.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern.
Hi, Zelene.
But I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried
No, I
to
don't
take him
stream
on
daily.
and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Combat training. Oh, side quest.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
I still have to
Till we
carry, I
meet
guess, those
again.
bags if the job still stands. Let me check. Ah, it's locked still. It's probably early morning. Almost 8 o'clock. I'll probably wait for the... I will wait with the main quest. I'm gonna do all kinds of things around before we progress. Let's see. We can try and find mud all the way there. Probably should meet Tomcat and get some skills from him.
Some noble was resting under it. Not for shame, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Don't cause any
The
trouble.
weather
Got
had
it?
been stormy for a few days.
Cheers.
So one of the branches snapped.
I hope you have an uneventful
Not bad
shift.
for the noble, but it broke his horse's back.
And that pissed him off, and he wants his revenge?
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ. There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're gone. Farewell then, my friend. Farewell. Good day to you, friend. Good day.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
It's still locked. Hi, Ayla. Wait, my armor is broken. Damaged armor. Ah, this one is completely broken, I see. Oh. Let's see. Let's try and sharpen it up. You can repair your point and bladed weapons by sharpening them at the grindstone. This will save your repair kit or the money for repairs. Yes, I have a cat. She's sleeping right now. Press space to spin the grindstone. To move the weapon on the grindstone, use the mouse and change its tilt. If sparks are flying off the blade, it's a sign that you are sharpening correctly. If there's a smoke coming from the blade, you are destroying the weapon. When the weapon is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you. Let's try it.
I need to sharpen this.
Oh, I'm trespassing?
You should go before people begin. What are you doing?
Sorry. I have the buff. I think. It's open now.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Gelia.
Oh, she's pissed off.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at your wares.
The shop screen consists of two parts: the merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, the contents of which can be viewed in the upper right corner under the basket tab. The bottom bar will display information about the current transaction, such as how much money you and the merchant have, and the total price for all the items in your basket. You can then buy them at the listed price or try haggling with the merchant. I remember if you haggle too much, they'll actually won't sell you anything if you piss them off. What the storyline of this game? I've just got this, but the story of a peasant called Henry who witnesses his parents getting killed by invading army, and he joins. It's a long story. It's hard to explain everything, but basically he starts on a journey to avenge his blacksmith father and get back his sword that was crafted and stolen. That was like this part of the story of the first game. I don't want to like spoil anything if you haven't played, so you can play yourself. This is like a sequel to it. Right, trade.
Show me your wares.
Basket. Weapons. What I can see? Sell and buy. She sells a bunch of food, shrinking dice. I have 0 cash. I probably can't sell something. I don't really have anything. Alright, let's find another work then. What is this? Taylor.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh! Look at all of that clothing. We need something that boosts charisma. Oh, this is a great one. It reduces visibility. Embroidered shirt. I wonder, is there a way to actually use the hood? There should be.
Maybe next time.
There is a photo mode in the game? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I can even... Nice.
Nice. That's a good one.
Agnes. Is that the...
Good day to you.
That's the girl that we saw in the... In the cutscene. Can I enter now? Is it open? Pay indulgence, 71 groschen. Hello? I'm not trespassing? Scribe.
God bless. What would you like?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right. So, if I needed to get something,
You probably sell some books, right?
Where, right?
In this game you actually have
Depends
to
on what you're
open the
looking
book,
for.
sit
Don't
down
involve
and
me with anything
skip time
dishonorable.
to read it.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachov. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What
Tell me more.
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper, I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Damn. He didn't come back, did he?
Don't skip ahead. We'll get to that. Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
He helped the dragon?
Well, the dragon is certainly much stronger than a lion, so I suppose he sided with the dragon, right?
Nonsense. Brunswick rushed to out the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup. So it all turned out well. For Brunswick,
What a
that is.
story.
Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still.
It might be where we actually were, around the granny's house.
Art to God,
Those giant stone
behold,
valleys.
my armor gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake.
Oh,
and
how
now
nice of him.
go.
What a nice fella.
How can I help you today,
I
friend?
want to see if I...
Show me your wares.
Yeah, so he sells books, so... Skill books. Right, I can get to him later when I
Take care
actually
then.
have something.
And thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing. Solve the riddle and find piece of Brunswick's armor. Go and see Tomcat. So we have two options, go to the mill or go to the blacksmith. For hell, I'll probably go up to the blacksmith.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you!
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
It because I was running. Wow, he actually searched me because I was suspicious I was running out of the establishment. What the hell?
Good day to you.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Sorry to hear
We're
that.
not gonna mention
Me
of
too.
value.
But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Couple of bandits I know
Very
somewhere.
no trouble in sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky.
That's not true.
Natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh ja. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter.
He might have
Rest
some
of
quest
the
for us.
villagers are just
Getting
peasants,
some
and you are already
game for
familiar
him.
with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot.
Oh.
Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Let's see. Some food, some provisions. A spade. He sells a spade. And a lockpick. Bandages. I actually need those things. I actually need those things. A lot of useful stuff. Maybe I should sell him something then. This useless hunting sword. Beggar's hood. That is worse. No. Can sell this. But it actually has more armor. I'm selling this then. Not enough. Can I haggle?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
Haggle will allow you to influence the price you buy or sell items for. Select your offer on the scale and confirm it. The trader will either accept your offer or make a counteroffer that you can react to. During the haggling process, the merchant's impatience level will increase, and if the indicator fills up, he'll temporarily lose interest in haggling. The bolder you offer, the more his impatience will grow.
I'm done haggling.
Okay, I can't even... I mean, I can just sell them those things to him. Why I can close deal? You don't have enough money. Ah, because I've... Yeah. Let's do this. Close deal.
Thank you, and take care.
So where's the card? It's not mentioned on the map. He told me something about a pond.
My God, where are your clothes?
Oh shit. Shit, I gotta clean it. So bloody.
Good day to you. Greetings.
Will she speak to me now?
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings.
Have you come to break some more
Nah.
stuff?
Let's check the alchemy tab. Maybe I can craft something.
What's the matter?
Hmm. And how can I change to a different book? Ah, learn. We need nettle and belladonna for this. Drying food improves its nutrition value and makes it lasting a little longer. As well as food, you can also dry herbs. Oh.
Heute ist es wunderschön.
Oh, that's cool. Should probably want to dry them. So what, you can still craft with dried food, dried herbs, you can craft the same potions? Crafting. Yeah. Counts. Oh shit. I ate a mushroom. Oh no. Oh no. Hope it will wear off.
Look out!
They have a boar here. And it's kind of unfortunate that I have this combat training quest start. Combat training. Ah. Alright, let's do it quickly.
And we won't have any problems.
I don't want to just run around with poison because we'll probably stay for a long time.
What can I do for you?
Something is not right. What the hell happened? Henry, what happened to your hair? What is that? What is that? That's one hell of a bug. Is this because of DLSS? No. You know what? I'm gonna restart the game.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
As the low...
I depend.
No.
Armor, but try.
Uh-huh. Whose arm?
Oh, it's just...
What leg?
It's... There are... Why are you...
Oh, come now. Do a fellow scholar a...
Youngster, being able to...
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need to lose your... In short, they say... I don't...
Who... Really?
Perhaps Prince of...
But you...
Brunswick...
Could you...
Well, Brunswick... So he does...
Man...
You may think her name still, but...
Then what?
Bruns over and so after so...
Well...
Smart. Brunswick rushed to out the lion, and from that, except his wife at the... For,
and do you know...
but I'm certain you...
And how...
I've got to take past
the crone... Bloody...
Real engine search. I'm not here. And now...
Stranger.
Alright. Touchdown again.
He's getting old, losing his wits. He's half blind, as good as deaf. When he takes flight,
What the hell? Welcome. You can buy everything a few days. I sell.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Kerchak Pond.
Kerchak
Beyond
Pond.
Shelyoff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off.
It kind of
But what
showed
can I
you
do?
overtuned card on a map, something. Maybe if we open up the fog of war, it will be visible.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too.
I wanted to... I'm not from...
Ja, aber das ist also.
Where can I...
If you want, Herr von Berg, we do not the grave no one.
Can I find...
Some Glück. Oh, there is the
What do you mean by...
nichts weit along the bottom of the...
Is there any...
Oh yeah, rest of...
Is that...
Certainly here in the... Us. That is...
So you...
About every time...
So the...
Yeah.
Where do you...
The close half...
Is it far?
Wenn du... Bis bald, mein Freund.
Yeah, I guess it's just covered by the map. I could try and go towards the blacksmith for the main story stuff. Maybe there's gonna be something on the road. Oh, just speaking. Wait, this is the wrong house. Where was the... Or I could go back from where I started and look for mud. But I think before we do that, I should get some clothing. So I should probably check out the blacksmith's spot. Who is that? I think those are bandits. Should I try it? I think I had the snaps. I mean, we can save like this. Save and quit. Reload the game. I'll try and... If they are the bandits, I'll try and get their loot. At least we can start with something. Risk it, and you know, if we can deal with them, sell some of it back in the village for some coin. Lions Crest, countryside. Let's see, it should be the one. Yep.
Your money or your life?
Hold on.
I'm not holding on for no fucking one. I'm telling you. Help! What?
Oh, I got him.
I'm all yours.
You fucker. Bleeding.
That'll teach you.
It's kind of funny that I could actually get one behind. So try the same thing again.
Give me your money. This is a robbery.
Please, I have nothing to give.
Don't I'm gonna bash your
Oh, shit.
face in. Fuck!
Somebody, please.
Show what you're made of.
I'm gonna try use the mace.
What are you? I'm all your ass
Shit.
open. Beat you to a bloody. Stop, or I'll ram my blade into your gut. Stop! You fucker!
Someone, help!
What? You swine! Hey, get him! What do you want?
I got so lucky the first time getting that stealth knockdown.
Show what you're made of.
Let's at least try and get one of them.
Beat you to a bloody pulp fucker.
Wait, where's my... Got one?
All yours.
He should be doable, but I gotta be really careful.
Noggin. You have it.
Oh. Man, if I can knock out the one with the shield, I can deal with the one with the axe easier. A lot easier. But I just gotta land it.
Is something wrong? Soon will be. Can I be of any help?
You can pray.
What?
Say your prayers.
Oh, angel of God, my guardian.
Huh? You swine! I'm all yours. Got you.
I got some kind of debuff on me. Shit.
Fucker! I'll get you, fucker!
How did I fucking manage it the first time?
Stop, man! Your purse!
I beg your pardon?
This is a robbery! Fuck!
Help!
No way, I'm killing them.
Is something wrong?
Soon will be.
Can I be of any help?
You can pray.
What?
Say your prayers.
Oh, angel of God, my guardian.
Hail.
Takov. Mm-hmm.
Church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture.
Sell it to the birds.
Can that be right? Salvation cannot be...
Oh, we can play some dice.
Greetings.
Maybe.
What do you need?
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Should we play?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
And do you have enough money for it?
I don't have money. I don't have any money.
I actually don't want to play anything. See ya.
Yeah. Blue trespass. Blue trespass means you are on a private property and its inhabitants will tell you to leave. If you stay, they will get angry and your trespassing will become red, I guess. Let's see.
What'll it be, you bum?
What do you have for sale?
What'll it be, you bum?
Nothing
I can't even sell anything to her. God damn it.
God grant you health.
This is the smithy. What is that guy?
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
I don't know about that.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit.
You can move the piece back and forth in the furnace to heat its individual parts.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works the bellows. Won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now. So come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things.
You can even turn it.
Myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Come over to the anvil. See that? It's Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. Well struck. Sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. That's some nice whistling. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it.
Nice.
And the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Smithing successful, hunting sword. There we go.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Oh, nice.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any
I think I'm
questions?
actually gonna save her.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Alright, that's the deal. You get your own bed. Beds are marked on the map. Where was it exactly? Ah, right here. Strange, I still haven't received the thing from Twitch.
Maybe I should have.
Ah, there's a QR code to scan in the menu. Wait. Give me a sec. It's kind of strange that they didn't add like main menu, exit. Just quit. QR code in the main menu. Ah, there we go. Found it. Okay, it should be done. Let's see if it works. Continue. Still isn't here. Not sure. I'm not sure how to get it. I thought about maybe not even using the items from drops, but just selling them if it's possible. For some reason they don't appear here. Let's see. Nourishment. Alright, I'll probably continue from here. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this Saturday. Mm-hmm.